Jævlig godt på fingrene.
Det var en komplisert og det, tenkte jeg.
Jeg vet ikke hvor svaren min er å fortsette.
Nei.
It's a cold and serene winter morning on the 6th of January 2024 in Dølemo, south in Norway. The sun is out, snow is laying thick, it's minus 30 degrees Celsius, and like on any typical winter day, you can hear the relaxing sounds of motorcycles? Let me explain.
So, Norway is currently experiencing not a heat wave, but a cold wave. There's a record being broken all over the country with how low the temperature goes. And where I am right now, this night it was minus 35 degrees. So what's the most natural thing to do? Ride a motorcycle, of course. I have been invited by Kai Flatland, the founder of Twin Pegs, for my first ever winter riding weekend. I've never done anything like this before, riding with spike tires on an enduro bike. I'll be borrowing a Husqvarna 501 enduro bike, I believe. And today they have made a whole cross track on the land of Kai. And tomorrow we are going for a road trip. But there's a few problems with riding in the cold. Obviously, number one, yourself becoming very cold. But number two, when it's this cold, is even getting the bikes going because it is freaking cold. But yeah, some have succeeded, some have not. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
After a while of pushing, pulling, dragging and kicking, most of the bikes with both wheels and snow bike kits eventually woke from their winter hibernation. A few of them still needed some more convincing.
Det er ikke så lett å få start på de 35 minus.
Nei, det var det da.
Det er helt dødt.
Helt dødt.
Med fulladet batteri.
Er det noe håp?
Det er alltid håp. Men ikke med den.
To get started, I got to borrow Kai Ingvald's bike, a Yamaha WR250F 2016 anniversary model named Skuren. Even with as much winter gear on as physically possible to ride in, it didn't take long until I literally could not feel my fingers anymore. Riding in these conditions is not all fun and games. After just 15 minutes riding without his goggles, Dag Vidar suffered from a superficial frostbite that luckily quickly returned to normal.
Hvordan går det for deg?
Det går bra.
Det går bra?
Ja, jævlig kaldt på fingrene.
Ja. Jeg du skal få orden på de muffene.
Ja.
Det er veldig.
But Kai Ingvald knew we would need some defrosting through the day and had prepared the perfect place to warm up in his basement, literally working till early morning to have it all ready.
Slett fra forhjulet.
Så lenger fram.
Ja.
Ok.
Altså dette er jo litt mer som når du kjører motocross.
Ja,
At du må lenger fram på salen for å få vekt på forhjulet i svingene.
ok.
Despite the temperatures and the sun disappearing below the horizon, it didn't seem like anyone was quite ready to call it a day yet. In fact, the ideas for fun in the snow just kept getting better through the evening.
Nei.
We eventually called it a day and finished with the last session of defrosting in front of the crackling fireplace. The next morning, we were greeted with another day of sunshine and temperatures well below minus 20 degrees Celsius. This day, we had a road trip planned, riding from Kai's home to Fyresdal, a stretch of more than 200 kilometers going back and forth. To give us the best chances, we got creative, spending some time creating isolating layers of neoprene for shoes, handlebars, face, and whatever else we could think of.
Ja, det ser veldig bra ut.
Ikke noe av dette.
The finishing touches included mounting twin pegs on the bike I would be riding. Designed by Kai Ingvald and produced in Norway, the idea of twin pegs is to save you energy and getting more balance and control of the bike whilst riding in standing position, giving you more confidence and hence more fun. I've used them on my Norden 901 the past years and I absolutely love them. Of course, my roadkill, sheepskin, also came along this day for comfort and warmth, and we even got hold of a cold cream to protect our faces as best as possible.
Blir det bra her?
With homemade handlebar muffs installed and Emma ready to follow along as our backup truck, we were good to go. Or at least, so we thought. Despite wearing double baklava to avoid any humidity from my breath to reach my visor, and riding with the visor slightly open, it wasn't enough to keep my visor from freezing and blocking my view. We made a quick return and Kai could add a facial shield to leave my breath down and away.
Jævlig godt på fingrene.
Fingrene er kalde. Det var en komplisjekt og det, tenkte jeg.
Ja.
Tærne mine fryser.
Tærne?
Jeg vet ikke hvor svavlen her og fortsetter.
Nei,
Hvordan fungerer flere av dine?
det er ok, men fingrene er jævlig kalde.
Fingrene er jævlig kalde.
Ja.
Ok. Fingrene får ikke gjort så mye mer, for det blir liksom ikke bedre enn de er. Fantastisk utsikt her oppe. Veldig fin vei. Jeg kjenner han som bor her oppe.
Ja.
Vi tar turen opp der.
Jeg tror det er lurt å snu i tide.
Ja. Enig.
After just about 20 minutes on the road, the conditions proved themselves to be tougher than some of our gear. With fingers so cold I could hardly feel and pull the clutch and brakes, and Ingvar losing sensation in his toes, we quickly realized 3 hours of this would not be doable. Instead, we made a detour up in the hills on a properly snow-covered winter road to enjoy the view of this beautiful winter landscape.
tenkte, det her er beste fotoshootplassen som jeg vet om i...
Magisk.
Ja. Dette er jo magisk.
Ja, dette er jo helt fantastisk.
På Havisen så er det ikke så bra, men dette er liksom det beste av det beste.
Ja.
Å jobbe litt på dette da. Har du ikke det?
Sykt bra.
After a while, we made a grown-up decision to part ways. Ingvar and I made our way back, while Kai Ingvald and Dag Vidar, accompanied by Emma in her car, still wanted to give it a shot.
Ja, for å si sånn, jeg tror nok ikke de kommer seg helt opp.
Nei, det tror ikke jeg. I hvert fall ikke nå hvor sola går ned. Og...
Jeg merker det med en gang jeg kom rundt svingen da, når sola forsvant.
Fy faen.
Little did we know, we would soon have to eat our own words. While we spent a good hour trying to get my frozen golf started, Kai and Dag steadily continued towards Fyresdal with seemingly no troubles at all.
Det går helt strålende. Ja, det er helt sånn. Nå har vi det som driven, så nå er det...
Skal det ikke bli kaldt snart, tenkte jeg.
So this is Telemark, Fyresdal. It's quite cold, but it's a nice ride.
Jeg tok på bensin.
Går det bra?
Ja.
Det går bra? Ja. Så vi bare gønner på ned til Fyresdal da.
And so they did, with the sun setting and the surroundings turning darker and darker and darker until it was pitch black dark. That didn't seem to put a damper on the mood at all. Eventually, they made it to their goal destination, Fyresdal. The cafe they were supposed to warm up at turned out to be closed, but luckily Emma had a warm car waiting and a trailer to bring their bikes back home.
Det var elementer av eventyr, dette her.
What more is there to say? The most epic adventure sometimes lurks just outside your doorstep.